that day, if our positions were switched, would our fates be different? Would I have your life and you mine? Fuck you, Nero.
Hey there, I hope you liked that intro. This is my showcase of my Vergil build from the Devil May Cry series. Specifically, I tried to recreate his appearance and moveset from the 5th Devil May Cry game. So I'm not gonna waste any more time. So for the drip, I have a Mist Assassin cloak for his coat and a blue traveler's jacket underneath. I also have an alloyed katana with chilling for the Yamada as my weapon. For my oath, I have Star Kindred because it can grow wings and it really fits Vergil's Devil Trigger form because it also has wings, and in Deepwoken we grow wings like that of a Celestial or like some kind of angel, even though in Devil May Cry Vergil is a half demon. I mean, the form is literally called Devil Triggered, so I think it's a really cool contrary and it really fits. I don't think there's anything else that can really recreate a Devil Trigger form. Maybe like Arc Warder's Arc Suit because it covers your entire body. And it's also like armored and has horns and stuff. But you know, that will mean that we need to get mid-warder and also like invest 40 points into Flame and Thunder, which I don't want to do. Anyway, for my abilities, I have Death from Above, which comes from Star Kindred. And it also looks a lot like one of Vergil's combos, and also is just a really good surprise attack because it comes out as soon as you cancel your air dash. I used Master's Flourish for Void Slash. It's a really good move and a great feint. I used Updraft, which I think is like the newest Gelbreath mantra. I used Updraft for high time. I have Gale Lunge for Stinger. Then of course I have the Judgment Cut, which I used Gale Carve for. The most iconic move. I used the new intelligence mantra, I think it's called Neural Pathway, for Vergil's trick dodges. You know, when I make a build, I make a good build. I make an accurate build. I don't just like slap a Vergil fit on a Katana Gale and call it a day. I'm not like Inu. Anyway, Ascension for Deep Stinger.
No escape.
I used Celestial Assault for Rising Star. And finally, last but not least, I have Twin Cleave, which I used for Rapid Slash. So now I'm going to show you my talents. Do keep in mind I have a few that I'm missing. And then I will show you the stats of the build, pre-shrine and post-shrine. And now I'm going to show you some chime clips. Sit back, enjoy, and watch how this terrible build performs in the battle.